Shalom! So what are we doing today? It's a great question. So today we're going to be doing some content. We're doing a segment today. Fan favorite. Am I the asshole? You can tell by the background color, you know? Am I the asshole for making a server cry?
Yes, you are.
Coworkers and I decided to go to a chain restaurant. We'll call it Pineapple Bumblebees. I was hungry. It was late, and the place was close to us. I ordered the hot wings because I mistakenly thought it was unfuck-upable. Oh no. Our server, Ashley, bought us the food in a reasonable time. However, I can tell that these were boneless wings. I didn't say anything right away because I was hungry, so I ate one and found the breast meat shaped into a wing was tossed in the wrong sauce. Oh no. It was sweet instead of spicy. Not even barbecue. Maybe honey. I gave one to Dylan to confirm this, since I had never sent food back before. Yeah, they fucked up your order. I waved Ashley over when I saw her. This is the gist of the conversation. I got the wrong wings. These are boneless and not hot. I think it's a honey sauce or something. Her. Oh, that's our hot sauce. You can tell by the color. Me. They are not hot at all. Also, I didn't order boneless wings, so I got the wrong dish. I assure you the kitchen sent the correct dish. Me. It doesn't taste correct. Her. Okay, if you got the wrong order, why did you keep eating it?
What did you just say to me?
This question rubbed me the wrong way, so I asked for a manager. She stopped to speak with Ashley on the way, but I couldn't hear them. Manager. Hello, what seems to be the problem? Me, I ordered hot wings. I got boneless, non-hot wings. Manager. We are so sorry about that. I'll have the kitchen make a new batch of wings and you can keep those for the table. Or I can take them out of your way. Is there anything else I can do? Me. Yes. Ashley asked me why I kept eating if it was the wrong order. I don't think she should be questioning customers like that. Manager. I will have to speak to Ashley. Dylan kept the wings. I got hungry and ate too. The new wings came out and it was basically the same sauce, but with red pepper flakes or something similar. I say goodbye to my coworkers and head to the bathroom before leaving. Ashley is in a little space by the bathrooms and kitchens crying and shaking. Are you okay? My manager reamed me out. She's never yelled at me before. She walked to the bathroom and so did I. I didn't see her on my way out, but when I told this story to one of my server friends, she said that I was the asshole. Servers get yelled at all the time for kitchen mistakes. Also, there was no need to mention the comments since I was already getting new wings. Was I the asshole though? Ha, let's see. I know a lot of people are saying you're the asshole. I disagree. I think Ashley needs to learn how to be a good customer service representative or else get a new fucking job. Manager the asshole, not him. But here's the thing though. They said my manager reamed me out. She never yelled at me before. But if Ashley was acting this entitled, listen, the way that Ashley was speaking to this customer tells me that Ashley feels a little wee bit entitled. And maybe that's how she is. So even if the manager handled it properly and told her something like, hey, you can't be talking to customers that way, like she should be doing as a manager, she could have taken it completely wrong and be like, what do you mean? I don't do anything wrong. I don't know the situation, so I have to take everything with a grain of salt. But based on if this is actually how Ashley spoke, then I would say that Ashley is actually just on a high horse and then she got told she was doing something wrong and then she cried about it. I don't think that she should be talking to customers that way. And I think a customer has every right to tell the manager about that. Do you need to? No. But like, you have every right to. I don't think it makes you an asshole to bring up to a manager that you were treated poorly by their staff. A lot of shitty employees are hired now because of the pandemic shortage. Fair. She wouldn't have learned if not. Exactly. If she didn't tell the manager, she would just be like, Ashley probably, listen, if Ashley is the person I am painting her in my head to be, manager would have went over there and Ashley would have been like, they were really rude to me and they didn't do anything. Like, I didn't even do anything. I said, we get them new food. And she was probably like, oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then she would just continually being shittier and shittier to customers. So I think it needed to be said exactly what she said so she could learn from her mistakes and become a better server. You bring me the wrong order and then you don't come over, so I start eating it. I'm like, I guess I'll try this. And then I decide, actually, I don't want this. This is not the order I ordered. Who gives a fuck? Hey, this is actually not my order. Even if they were like, why did you eat so much? But here's the problem, right? She started off with an argument with the customer, right? The customer said, hey, I actually didn't order this. I ordered bone-in wings with a different sauce. And then she responded with, well, actually, that's the right order. I'm pretty sure that the kitchen would give you an accurate order. What the fuck? That has nothing to do with how much of the plate they ate. Nothing. Customer is always right. Most of the time they're wrong, but you have to at least act like they're right because that is your job. So I think that at the end of the day, people have decided, OP, not the asshole. A lot of people saying not the asshole. Very small percentage saying they are the asshole, but I agree, not the asshole. Am I the asshole for canceling dinner and going home over something my boyfriend's dog did?
Hey, let me get a minute. Hey, let me get one too. Hey, let me hold him. Yeah, man, right there. What the dog do?
I'll preface this by saying I, 25-year-old female, have been seeing Michael, 31-year-old male, for a while now. He's a really funny, a bit too sarcastic though, guy, and we pretty much get along well, and we've been dating for 4 months. Michael likes the food I cook, and he wanted me to come to his house to cook him dinner and also meet his dog for the first time. I only saw him in pictures, videos. He's overprotective of him. I grabbed all I needed from the store and went over to his house. All went well. I met his dog, and then we sat down to talk. Suddenly, his dog started moving in a funny way. Michael was laughing while looking at me. I felt confused. I asked him what the dog was doing, and Michael said that the dog was telling him about me. I was like, okay. And then he flat out said that the dog thought I was ugly. You cringe, you dream! This shocked me completely. I looked at Michael and asked if he was serious. He started explaining that his dog is like that with some people, and that I shouldn't get offended over an animal's behavior. I felt horrible because I, as a person, have always struggled with self-esteem, and I am no stranger to the word ugly. My issue wasn't with the dog, but with what Michael said. It's like he was indirectly giving his opinion about my looks and using his dog as an excuse. Long story short, we had an argument and I ended up canceling dinner and going home. Michael called several times. Then when I picked up, he was lashing out the entire time, saying I overreacted and that I can't blame him and punish him for something his dog did.
You can't be serious.
He advised me to get rid of the toxic sensitivity I have and deal with whatever insecurity I have as soon as possible, because what happened will set the tone for our relationship and eventually our marriage later. Y'all been dating for 4 months. I did respond later, which caused another argument. My sister said I messed things up with my stupidity and that I should have just laughed it off, but for some reason I wasn't able to. Did I overreact here? Was it an overreaction? Run. Girl, run. This man's talking to his dog like he understands the things that he's saying. It's a dog. Dogs don't talk. If he could fully understand a dog, that would be a breakthrough in modern society, and somebody would be putting that on Oprah. This man, Michael, needs help. Can we get Michael some help here? Girl, run. Run far, far away. This man is fucking odd. Have better standards. He is too old to be acting like that. See, I try to see both sides. The only other thing I could think of is like, he thought he was being funny. He goes, the dog says you're ugly. Like, what the fuck? But that's still not even funny because you're the one thinking of it and making it up. I don't know. My dog thinks you're toxic. I don't even think we're not gonna do a poll for this one because he's clearly an asshole. Sorry, OP is not the asshole. OP, not the asshole. Weird dog guy, the asshole. Am I the asshole for going home after I overheard my husband say he didn't want to bring me with him to his family vacation? My husband goes on annual vacations with his family. I'm on okay terms with them, but since we've only been married for a short time and I don't see his family much, we still have that barrier that keeps us from being completely comfortable around each other. Okay, fair. His family arranged for the vacation last week. I, out of curiosity, asked if I could come. My husband felt hesitant, but I told him it'd be a great opportunity to get to know his family better. Why the fuck? Your husband hesitating for you to come on a family vacation? Wife means family, you know that, right? He agreed to take me, and his family were surprised to see me, but still welcomed me. On the third day of the vacation, his dad, mom, brother, and spouses were all sitting at the table outside talking while I was preparing a fruit salad. As I was making my way back, I overheard my mother-in-law said, "Did she really have nowhere else to spend the weekend?" What? At first, I had no idea who she was talking about, so I kept on walking, but stopped once I overheard my husband say, "I know, and I didn't want to bring her with me, but what was I supposed to do?" You know how pushy she can get. There's no way this is real. If this is real, there's no way this is real, and if it is real, leave the husband immediately. Fucked up, extremely toxic relationship. If your spouse is talking this way behind your back to anyone, especially his family, bye. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
I'm your family now, bitch. I'm your family. The fuck? This is so fucked up. I instantly figured it was about me. I felt so shaken up to the point where I almost dropped the salad. The whole time I was there, I cleaned, cooked, looked after the kids, and this is how they think of me, an inconvenience to them. I quietly booked a ticket and went home on the first plane. He called and texted, but I didn't respond to anything other than let him know that I was home. He got back and went off on me saying what I did was disrespectful and juvenile. I told him I overheard the conversation he had with his mom, but he said that I was wrong for eavesdropping and that his family will warm up to me on their terms, so I should just stop pushing to be around when they don't feel comfortable with it. Basically saying it was my fault for coming along in the first place. He said that going home like that made him and his family disappointed and gave them a really bad impression about me. I think that I might have messed this up and somewhat ruined it for them as well. Gaslighting asshole. If this post is real, Your husband, I'm so sorry. OP, your husband is gaslighting you to the point of extreme abuse. That is crazy. You need to leave these people. Why would you ever want to get close to these people? They're disgusting and toxic. Disgusting and toxic. If somebody is your family, then treat them like your family. Don't treat them like this secondhand fucking piece of shit. And guess what? You're the problem. If you're talking to them about your wife in that way, why the fuck are they ever gonna change how they're talking about your wife? If you're acting like she's a pushy fucking bitch, what the fuck are they gonna think about her? Oh my God, so awful. I'm not even doing a poll. You're a oh wait, sorry. OP is not the asshole. Husband is a fucking loser. I'm so sorry. Kill the husband. Am I the asshole for having the engagement party without her? Oh no, without the girlfriend? Without the girlfriend, or I proposed to my girlfriend of 7 years, and I don't think anyone was surprised, but it's still a big deal to us. So we wanted to make a thing about it. Yeah, okay, obviously. We rented the event room at a fancy restaurant and invited the people most special to us for the big reveal. In order to keep the nature of the evening secret, we arranged for one-on-one dinners with each attendee. Okay. We made sure to pick a day when everyone was free. This was just our best friends and closest family, so we almost managed it. The only person who said she couldn't make it was my mom. She said she was going to a concert that night. We couldn't reschedule, so I decided I would just call her when the concert was over and have everyone break the news to her as a group. So she would just still somewhat be included. That's what sort of happened. What do you mean that's what sort of happened? What do you mean? You're saying this like this fact. You said that's sort of what happened. What does that mean? The dinner started at 8. Everyone got there. We're super surprised to see each other. I led them to the room, and my girlfriend showed everyone the ring. There were congratulations, food, drinks, revelry, like partying. Okay, what a weird, why even use that word? My mom said her concert ended at 9, so at 9:30, I called her. When she answered, everyone greeted her, and she asked what was going on. I told her. She said she would talk to me later and hung up. She is incredibly upset that I let her miss my engagement party for a concert. She said I should have told her, but that would have ruined the surprise. My mom isn't good at keeping secrets. I'm her only son, and she's devastated she missed this once in a lifetime event. Am I the asshole? I see a lot of people saying not the asshole and that the mom is selfish, but like the mom didn't know. That really sucks. This is your only son, the only time he's gonna have an engagement party. And she's like, I totally would have missed the concert for that. Like that's a big deal to me. She had no idea. Depends on how much emphasis he put on the dinner. He's probably like, oh, can you come? Oh no, I have a concert. Okay. I think it's fair to be upset. I think she's allowed to be upset. I think that at the end of the day, you should have said, you didn't have to tell her exactly what it was, but just say, hey, this thing is very important and I would really like you to be there. If you can't, I totally understand, but I can't tell you what's going on, but it's very important that you come. It really depends on how that conversation went. If he's just like, are you free Tuesday? And she was like, nah, I have a concert. And he's like, okay. Like at that point, it's kind of like, come on, man, it's your mom. Mom didn't know and he did it without her. Well, he could have let her know and she could have canceled concert on spot. Asshole. I think it was, I don't necessarily think you're an asshole for this, but I don't think it was very considerate of your mother. Especially because like you literally said in your own statement, I couldn't have told her because I'm her only son and she would have been too excited and she would have told somebody. So it's like, you didn't have to give her exactly what was going on, but you could have said, hey, is there any way that you can cancel it? This is very important. Like, I think that he didn't realize how much of an important event this could have been to a mother since he is on the more on the husband side. Maybe he didn't realize how important it would have been. So I don't necessarily think that he's an asshole for it, but I definitely think that she's definitely allowed to be upset and hurt and yeah, upset that she missed it. Based on the context provided, he's the asshole because his mom obviously wouldn't have missed it if she knew. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, people are calling him the asshole. I think it's kind of, it's fucked up to not include your mom. And I think that in the moment, man, here's the thing. When they all called her to tell her and the way that she handled it, she was kind of upset and she just hung up on them. I get why she shouldn't have done that because it is still their moment that she's kind of tarnishing. But I do understand not being strong enough to not let her emotions show through there, if that makes sense. Your mother should be the first person you ask if they're free. I agree. I think all families should make sure that they're there and then go backwards from that. I'm sad for the mom, to be honest. Yeah, me too. I'm sad for the mom too.